What's up, you guys? Chet Guthrie, the Dream Poet here, coming to you all with day 237 of my vlogging experience here in the state of Florida, as well as day 3 of my 12 days of Christmas. And today, guys, I figure I would do something a little bit different, something that I think would be relatively fun, considering there's just so much of it out there, and that is my top 10 Christmas movies. Now, when I say that, I mean there's just so many, especially within the last 5 years. Ones that are relatively good classics like Elf, which surprisingly I did not add Elf on there. I'm sorry. I love Will Ferrell. I love his character. I love the story and the plot, but I don't know. For me, it just didn't age that well. But you guys, let's get this listicle started with my top 10 most favorite Christmas movies. And to start off, number 10 is Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas Ever, which came out in 2014 as a Hallmark movie. And despite the low score that it gets on Rotten Tomatoes, quite honestly, I mean, I don't really go to Rotten Tomatoes anymore just because of all the backlash I've seen over the last couple of years. But the movie is based around the the cat known as Tartar Sauce, which is a cat with dwarfism, which was a meme on Facebook for the longest time until he passed away back in 2018, which was very, very sad. I don't think I've ever seen the world stop for such a cute, cuddly little animal. But really, some of the plot that goes on there, this girl has lost her Christmas spirit, and quite honestly, it's up to Grumpy Cat to help her get her Christmas spirit back in check. But along the way, there is a very prized dog that I believe it was the owner of the pet shop tried stealing, and in the end, with their plans, it was thwarted. But I love how Hallmark managed to bring to life the Grumpy Cat, which is, to me, is one of the most adorable memes that will ever exist. Actually, for the longest time, I loved the Grumpy Cat. Gonna miss her, though. But on to my number 9. Number 9 is Office Christmas Party. It came out in 2016. The movie basically was based around Jennifer Aniston, and I forgot the other gentleman's character. Basically, their dad had left them an entire multi-million-dollar company. Her brother was running it into the ground. She was the M-term owner, or I guess CEO. And through this owner's, her brother, or Jennifer Aniston's character's brother's last attempts, he throws one of the biggest Christmas parties for his people, and in the end, we do get to see somebody does purchase a major share, and in the end, they don't have to get rid of it. But just all the crazy antics that go on in this movie, it's up there for me. Although, I mean, it's just like, there's just so many good Christmas movies out there. That's why it's number 9 on my list. It reminds me of what I wish my job could look like sometimes. Just saying. Now, on to number 8. Number 8 is The Charlie Brown Christmas from 1965. And you all will know this one very much by heart because it's been shown over television again and again. And it's about Charlie Brown losing his Christmas spirit and the infamous Charlie Brown Christmas tree. And since then, about 50, 60 years later, many people I've heard say in the past, that looks like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. But it's just one of those Christmas classics that if you have not seen, you need to see it. It's precious. Now, on to number 7. Number 7. And this one will surprise you guys, because this one was one of those Christmas movies of mine that truly broke the mold for me. And that was the 2015 film Krampus. Krampus is Santa Claus's alter, I guess, ego, alias, whatever you want to call it. And in response to someone losing their Christmas joy or wishing ill will during Christmas, Krampus will come back, take the child, kill the family, and then go back to his hellish place, where I guess it'd be the South Pole because it's the opposite. Maybe. But it's a similar story. We get to see this child. He loses his Christmas spirit. He takes his Christmas list and just crumbles it and throws it out because after a fight the family had. And throughout the movie, one by one, the family is picked off. And it shows, I love the ending too. It shows that it didn't necessarily kill them. They were just in a snow globe, surrounded in another room full of snow globes, which I guess goes to show that Krampus has been there before. But I just love the idea. Yes, it's a horror comedy. Yes, it came out during the Christmas season. To me, it is a Christmas film because it shows the darker side of Christmas, a side of the holiday that not many people were familiar with up until, 2015. And now everybody goes crazy over Krampus. So, love Krampus. Now on to number 6. Number 6. To me, again, I don't understand why Rotten Tomatoes hates this movie so much. It's like a 15%. Like, it's low. But it's got Seth Rogen in it. And that is The Night Before. Now, the Night Before, if you want to say it is a bro film, yes, it is a bro film. Because my friends and I have done similar stuff like that before. Not like drinking or, doing or smoking weed or that kind of stuff. But, I mean, it's just like all the crazy stuff. 3 guys going out having fun one last time because one of them still can't get over his parents' loss or letting go or trying to figure things out. Well, it goes to show the other 2, Seth Rogen's character, I forgot the other gentleman's name, they've more or less moved on and they're trying to help their friend. They're trying to wean him to get him to another place. And, it's, I don't know, I just love it. That's all I can say about it, because, plus I had Miley Cyrus in it, even though, Miley Cyrus is Miley Cyrus. But you guys, now, on to my number, I think number 6 or number 5, I think number 6. Anyway, we'll keep going until the list goes down. I know that's a bad idea. But, now this one, for everyone, it's probably in their top 3. For me, it's in my top 5. It's my 5th. And that is Home Alone. I mean, I wish I could, but I'd probably tie it too with Home Alone 2 with Kevin McAllister as he's trying to get away from the sticky bandits. And in this movie, we get to see how he is left at his family's home, but he has fortified that house beyond no end. And if you were a kid when that movie came out, I know for a fact you felt, that's what I would do. My parents would kill me. When I grow up, I'm living alone. I'm living alone. Still one of my favorite quotes. And Home Alone 2 was also extremely good. But my thing is, I just hate how Hollywood just kept on trying to make lesser and less qualities of it until, Christmas or Home Alone 3, 4, and 5. Yes, there's 3 other out there. They went the way of the dodo and killed that franchise pretty bad. I wish they could just keep building on Kevin McAllister's character, but I know the guy who played him is fairly old now, but it would be interesting to see where they could take it. And now, number 4. Number 4, I remember as a little child at Walmart when they had the action figures, and I still kick myself to this day why my parents did not buy me one. And that is Jingle All The Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger, 1996. One of my all-time favorites. It's in my top 4. Again, I don't understand why Rotten Tomatoes keeps giving... I mean, it's just like... It's just so good. It represents what I guess businesses, toys, that industry looks like during the Christmas season, especially on Black Friday. And we get to see how a dad is willing to go very far for his child to get him a stupid Turbo Man doll. And I mean, it's just hilarious. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger did a really good job in that. And for me, I wish, well, I don't know. I still love the one quote. As we have the cop, the chief, the bomb squad, he's like, I've been on the bomb squad for 20 years. And then he flips up the box and boom! Oh, because I think his name's Sinbad's character left him what he thought was just a Christmas package. He didn't think it was actually a bomb. But anyway, just hilarious stuff. And it was heartwarming in the end. And still, I kind of wish that I had a Turbo Man doll. Yeah, I mean, I could buy them on eBay, but they're kind of expensive. I'm not going to do that. Now, on to number... No, we're in my top 2 now. Top 2. We're getting to the meat, you guys. The meat, the bones. My favorite Christmas season, my favorite Christmas movies, and number 2 is Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase. I think it's Chevy Chase. Anyway, he, came out in 1989, and I just remember my parents would watch this movie every single year. We would get up next to the TV, and we would watch this legendary film. And my dad, verbatim, can quote every single line. I've watched him do it. 6-year-old me watched him do it. 10-year-old me watched him do it. And then 27-year-old watched him do it. And it's just like, I guess I think that's where I get it from my dad. But Christmas Vacation is just, it's a milestone. And actually, I will say, Rotten Tomatoes did give it a good score. I like the score that they gave them because it is great. So it was Chevy Chase trying to get a pool for his family. We see cousin Eddie. Crapper is full because he's pouring his his septic tank into the drainage and the sewage. We get to see Chevy Chase cutting down a tree in his own yard because I think it was his great uncle burned down the tree. And it's just like, if that is my family during Christmas, then I don't know what is. And I think really that's how it touches so many people, because I think everybody at some point in their lives has had a family do that kind of stuff. I guess it's just the way, I suppose. Now, on to my number 1 pick. This one takes the cake. I love it every single year that it comes on. And even outside of the year, especially not even a month outside of Christmas, the Christmas season, my favorite film of the Christmas season is A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. You'll shoot your eye out. Very famous words from Ralphie. And we get to see how this entire film plays out with him wanting a Red Ryder BB gun, his family being so adamant not to get it for him until his dad does get it for him as a Christmas present. And we also get to see the infamous leg lamp. The lamp that is an icon during the Christmas season. It has been since the 80s. And funny thing, this movie didn't do all that well when it first came out. But through the cult following that it had, it is a Christmas legend. And even a cool thing too, The house where they shot the exteriors, that's still around. And it is a really cool museum. Food for thought during this Christmas season. But you guys, that is my vlog for the day. I figured I'd have to make one quick, quite honestly too. I mean, I kind of ran out of time yesterday, and I wanted to do this anyway. I'll be point blank. But you guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. That will keep you in the loop on daily content of my life here in the state of Florida. Stay posted, stay tuned, keep in touch with me at Dream Poet at Facebook, as well as my Instagram and the links below. Thank you all for the love and support. I love you all very much. Peace, guys.